Hey, it's Sarah here. It's a waste of energy trying to decode mixed signals by guessing. Female attraction doesn't show up as obvious flirting at first. It shows up as control, little pullbacks, little I don't care performances. And when a woman actually likes you but doesn't want you to know yet, she follows patterns that are ridiculously consistent once you've seen them. Today, I'm going to walk you through those patterns so you can stop misreading her distance as rejection and start responding in a way that makes her feel safe coming closer. And stay until the last sign. It's the one that tells you whether her no is an exit or a door. Before we get into that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all our videos. 1. She ends the moment right when it turns good. You're at a friend's birthday and you finally get her one-on-one. The conversation clicks. Your shoulders drop, you're both laughing, her eyes stay on you. Then right as it turns good, she checks her phone, says, "I'm gonna grab my coat," and disappears for 10 minutes. Most men assume that's rejection. You're not most men, so you don't chase the moment like it owes you. Sometimes she ends it because the warmth is starting to show on her face, and she needs a reset before she gives herself away. Your move is to stay exactly where you are. When she comes back, smile and say, "You vanished on me. Everything okay?" Then switch to something simple like, "Come stand with me for a second." If you punish her with coldness or panic text her later, the door she cracked open quietly swings shut. Hold steady now, because the next thing she does is even more revealing. 2. She makes a joke the second it starts feeling real. Picture this. You're walking her to her car after a date that felt unexpectedly good. The air is cold, your hands are in your pockets, and you can feel that little pause where something could happen. You say something honest, nothing dramatic, just real, and she instantly turns it into a joke. "Aw, look at you getting sentimental," she says, like she's teasing a little brother, not a guy she'll replay in her head later. Most men hear that, and they retreat. You're not the guy who apologizes for having a heart. But that joke is often a safety helmet. When she likes you, the stakes feel higher, and her mouth tries to protect her from showing it first. Her internal dialogue is basically, "If I laugh, I don't have to blush." The test is whether you can stay steady while she hides. So don't explain yourself and don't get embarrassed. Hold the line with warmth and one tiny bit of spine. Try, "Yeah, I'm allowed one sincere sentence per evening. Don't ruin my streak." Then let 2 seconds of silence sit there like a confident person lives in your body. Here's the consequence. If you collapse into apology, "Sorry, that was dumb," she learns that emotional weight makes you wobble. And if you push for a kiss right after her joke, she learns you can't read pacing. But if you stay calm and lightly playful, you teach her it's safe to stop performing. Watch what she does next. The jokes get quieter and she starts hiding behind logic instead. 3. She gets weirdly fair with you like you're on trial. She's asking questions that sound normal, but the vibe is weirdly structured. You're grabbing coffee and she goes, "So what are you actually looking for right now?" Then, "How do you handle conflict?" Then, "What's your relationship like with your friends?" You can feel your brain go, "Why do I suddenly feel evaluated?" Most men either turn it into a sales pitch or they get defensive and start proving themselves. When a woman is pretending not to like you, she'll often act fair on purpose, like she's assessing you with rules, because rules keep her from getting swept up. It's her way of saying, "I'm not falling for this. I'm just gathering data." The twist is she only runs this trial when you matter enough to evaluate. If she didn't care, you'd get small talk, polite laughter, and an escape route. And yes, she's also watching how you answer. Do you talk like someone hiding or like someone grounded? You're not the guy who auditions. So answer like a human, not a candidate. Give a real answer, then hand her a question back. "I'm looking for something calm, not chaotic. What about you?" And keep your tone relaxed, like you're not trying to win anything. If you try to win the interview, it gets heavy and she tightens up. If you treat it like two people learning each other, she softens without admitting she softened. Now pay attention, because the next sign shows up when she's nowhere near you, and it exposes her faster than any question ever will. 4. She replies late but remembers a tiny detail you forgot you said. You send something simple, and she replies late. Not busy late, selectively late, like she's trying to look unbothered. But then she references a detail you forgot you even said. You mentioned you hate coriander 3 days ago, and she texts, "I didn't get the salsa because you're a coriander hater, remember?" Most men only measure interest by speed. You're smarter than that. Reward the memory, not the delay. Try, "You remembering that is dangerously attractive." If you respond like a disappointed teacher, she tightens up again. And in the next sign, she'll test you in public without admitting she's testing you. While you're here, comment, "Listen," if you're paying attention to the subtext, not just the words. That's what separates you from the guys who miss it every time. 5. She accidentally leaves you out, then checks if you still showed up. Have you noticed her forget to invite you, then care whether you're coming? Maybe the group is going for drinks, she tells everyone, but you don't get the direct, you should come. Later she texts, are you coming or not? That's not indifference. It's her trying not to look eager, like we talked about earlier. You don't need flawless signals. Show up if you want to, and don't punish the wobble. Try, yeah, I'm coming. Next time just say you want me there. If you sulk, she pulls back. If you stay steady, she relaxes. Now watch what happens when she disagrees with you. 6. She disagrees with you while copying your exact words. You tell a story and she disagrees with you, but she uses your exact words while she does it. You say, I'm not big on drama, and later she goes, okay, Mr. Not Big on Drama, explain why you did that. Most men hear the challenge and they either fight to win or fold to keep peace. You're not here to win. You're here to read what she's revealing. Copying your words is a sneaky form of collecting you. She's replaying you in her head, then pretending it's just logic. Don't turn it into a debate. Smile and say, fair question. I wasn't avoiding drama. I was avoiding a pointless scene. Then hand the energy back. What would you have done? If you answer with calm clarity, the dynamic deepens. If you snap or get sarcastic, she steps back and tells herself she was right to stay guarded. And next, she'll hide her praise inside a complaint. 7. She complains about you in a way that sounds like praise. You'll hear it as a complaint, but it lands like a compliment. She says, you're so annoying. You always notice everything. Or, ugh, you're the worst. You make me laugh when I'm trying to be mad. Most men focus on the first half and miss the second. You don't. Accept the praise without acting like you won a trophy. Try. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. I'll use it responsibly. Then watch her eyes, because the next thing she asks you isn't really a question. 8. She asks your opinion on something she's already decided. She asks your opinion on something she's already decided, and you can feel she's watching your face like it's a verdict. You're standing outside a restaurant and she goes, do you think I should take that job? She already knows. Most men treat this like a problem to solve. You're learning it's a moment to connect. Let me be direct. This is a moment that determines direction. Instead of giving a lecture, reflect what you hear. You sound excited, but you're trying not to admit it. What's the part that scares you? Then add one clear vote. If it's what you want, I'm in your corner. That combination feels like partnership without pressure. If you respond too casually, do whatever, the connection retreats, and she keeps her walls up. If you respond too intense, she feels watched. Steady is the sweet spot. And if you handle this well, you'll notice how she positions herself around you in public in a way she can deny out loud. 9. She picks the seat that keeps you close but not too close. You're at a dinner with friends and there are plenty of places she could sit. You watch her scan the room like she's choosing a strategy, not a chair. If she sits directly next to you, it's obvious. If she sits across from you, it's safe. So she picks the spot that lets her be close, with an excuse. One chair away, same side of the booth, because there's space. Close enough that her knee can brush yours if she shifts. Far enough that she can blame the table. Most men assume proximity is either a green light or nothing. But when she's pretending not to like you, proximity becomes a controlled experiment. She wants the feeling of you without the risk of being seen wanting it. You're not the guy who turns a knee bump into a headline. And she keeps checking how you handle the tiny accidents. The knee bump, the shoulder touch, the shared menu. Do you freeze? Do you pounce? Do you act like you didn't notice because you're scared to be wrong? Match her pace. If her knee brushes yours, don't turn into a cartoon flirt. Just look at her and say softly, you okay? Then go back to the conversation like you didn't just make it weird. That gives her an exit without shaming her, and it also gives her permission to stay. Remember earlier when I said she ends the moment when it gets good? This is the opposite move. She's trying to keep the moment going without admitting she started it. And the next behavior is how she re-enters your world when she's been acting cold. 10. She finds a practical excuse to message you after acting cold. She goes quiet for a day, maybe 2, and you feel that little sting of, okay, I guess that was nothing. You start moving on. Then she pops up with a practical excuse that sounds harmless. Hey, what was the name of that show you mentioned? Or, random, do you know a good place to get my laptop fixed? Most men reply like a customer service desk and miss what she's actually doing. That practical text is a low-risk doorway. She can talk to you without admitting she missed you, and if you reject her, she can pretend it was never emotional. So don't punish her with distance, and don't flood her with paragraphs. Keep it warm, specific, slightly personal. Use her name once. It makes it personal, without sounding like you're pleading. You're not someone who begs for attention. Before you hit send, wait 10 minutes and remove any hint of resentment from your tone. She'll feel it instantly. Stay with me here. This is where it gets important. If you answer too cold, she decides you're not safe to return to. If you answer too eager, she feels like she has to regain control again and she disappears longer next time. But if you answer steady and playful, you set a tone she can trust. And once that tone is set, she starts watching something even deeper: how you treat people who can't impress you. 11. She watches how you treat people who can't impress you. You'll notice it when you're out with her and someone unimportant enters the scene. A waiter, a barista, the friend who's a bit awkward. She goes quieter. Her eyes flick between you and them, like she's taking notes while pretending she's just listening. Most men think she's judging their charm. She's actually judging their default setting. When a woman is pretending not to like you, she can't risk falling for a performance. So she looks for the version of you that shows up when there's nothing to gain. You're not the guy who treats kindness like a tactic. Do you say thank you like you mean it? Do you make a joke that includes people instead of punching down? Your move is simple. Slow down and be decent on purpose, not theatrical. Specific. Hey, no rush. Take your time. Then look back at her like you didn't just do a magic trick. If you're warm only when she's watching, the connection stays shallow. If you're steady with everyone, she stops pretending she doesn't care. And then she starts testing how you handle goodbyes. 12. She says she's busy, then lingers at the exit like she's waiting. You hear, "I've got to run," but her feet don't move. She's at the door, hand on her bag strap, and she keeps talking like she forgot she was leaving. Most men miss this because they take the words literally. You don't. You're the man who notices the pause. Don't trap her with, "So, are you leaving or not?" Just give her an easy bridge. Walk with me for 30 seconds. If she follows, she wanted the moment. She just didn't want to ask for it. And what she does in groups is even louder. 13. She acts unimpressed in the group but softer when it's just you. In the group, she's cool. You make everyone laugh and she's the one who smirks like, "All right, calm down." Later, when you're alone by the kitchen counter and the music is muffled, she leans in and her voice drops. "Okay, that was actually funny." Most people only believe the public version. You believe the private one. You're not here to embarrass her. Don't call her out in the group. That forces her back into the mask. In the quiet moment, say, "I see you saving the real reaction for me." Smile, then move on. If she likes you, she'll act annoyed and stay. 14. She mentions another guy to see if you lose your frame. You'll be mid-conversation and she casually drops, "Yeah, my friend keeps telling me to go out with this guy from work." Then she watches you like she's pretending to watch the TV. Most men either compete, sulk, or do that fake laugh that screams panic. You don't. You stay grounded. Say, "Sounds like you're not excited about him." Then pause. Let her fill the silence. If she says, "I'm not," that's your answer. If you get reactive, you become a problem she has to manage. Just like when she ended the moment right as it got good. Hold steady, because now the tests get more personal. If you've made it this far, you already know this is hitting different. Go ahead and drop a like. Then subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. 15. She avoids saving you in her phone but tracks your schedule. You'll catch it in small accidents. You mention you've got a big meeting on Thursday, and Thursday morning she texts, "Good luck today." No emoji, no softness, like she's trying to sound neutral. Then you notice she still hasn't saved your number. Your name shows up as maybe John, or just the digits. Most men read that as disrespect. Sometimes it's the opposite. She's trying not to give herself away. Saving you is a quiet admission. It turns you into a real thing in her life, so she delays it while still orbiting your rhythm. You're not the guy who forces certainty to soothe his nerves. Your move is to make it safe without begging for significance. Try. "You can save me as Thursday survivor if that helps." Light joke, no pressure. Then add one grounded line. "I like hearing from you." What happens next determines everything. If you demand certainty, she braces. If you stay steady, she inches closer on her own, and then she starts poking tiny weak spots to see if you'll snap. 16. She corrects something small just to see if you get defensive. You're telling a story in the car, and you misname a street. She jumps in fast. "No, that's not King's Road, it's King Street." It's tiny, petty, almost. Most men feel the heat in their chest and go, "Okay, relax." And then the whole vibe dies. You're not here to protect your ego. You're here to protect the moment. This correction isn't about the street. It's a stress test. If she likes you, your reactions matter more, because she's imagining what you'd be like when things actually get hard. So give her the calm she's looking for. Smile and say, "Good catch, my brain's on low battery today." Then keep talking like nothing broke. If you pass it, she often drops the mask for a second. You'll hear something honest, like, "I'm weird about this. I've dealt with guys who get sharp over nothing." That's vulnerability, even if she says it casually. Don't overtalk it. Just say, "You're safe with me," and watch how the energy shifts into the next test. 17. She shields you from her friends' questions instead of introducing you. You're at a house party. and her friends are the type who scan you like airport security. You hear one of them ask, "So what are you two?" And she laughs it off, changes the subject, even steps between you and the question like she's blocking a camera. Most men assume she's hiding you. Sometimes she's hiding herself, from having to admit she cares. If she didn't like you, she'd let her friends dismiss you. Instead, she protects the space you're building, and you'll notice the real tell. She finds a reason to keep you close. "Come with me," she says, grabbing a drink from the kitchen. Or, "Stay here a sec," placing you beside her like you belong there. Your move is to accept the closeness without demanding a label in that moment. Try. "I've got you. Lead the way." Then later, when it's just you two, ask softly, "Do you want this to be ours or just fun?" If you push in front of her friends, the door slams. If you wait for the right moment, she opens it wider. 18. She creates a tiny emergency to see if you show up calm. You'll get a message that sounds practical but oddly specific. It's 9:40 p.m., your phone buzzes, and she texts, "Okay, don't laugh, my smoke alarm won't stop beeping." Or she calls from the supermarket car park with the rain tapping the roof. "I can't get this stupid bag of compost into the boot." It's not life or death. It's a small problem with a big emotional subtext. Will you show up without turning it into a performance? Most men go into superhero mode. 10 questions, big energy. "Who's there? Are you safe? I'm coming right now." And sometimes that actually tightens her chest because it feels like chaos wearing a cape. You're not that guy. You're the calm in the room. When she's pretending not to like you, she needs proof that closeness with you won't cost her peace. So your job is calm competence. One line, steady voice. "Okay, I've got you. Tell me what you're looking at. If you can't come, don't disappear. Say, 'I can't tonight, but I can talk you through it.' Then when you do help, keep it clean. Fix the beeping, lift the compost, walk her to the door, and before you leave, give her one warm sentence she can keep. I like being the person you can call. Not heavy, just true." Here's the gentle consequence. If you treat her small requests like a burden, she stops reaching. If you treat it like a romantic movie scene, she feels pressure and pulls back tomorrow. But if you show up grounded, help, then step back, you become the guy she can invite into her life without losing control. And once she feels that, she'll take a risk she can't laugh off. 19. She shares a private truth, then pulls back the next day. You're in the car outside her place, engine ticking, streetlight throwing that soft yellow across her cheek. She says something that isn't flirty, it's personal. "I don't usually let people in," or "I've been trying not to get attached." Then she looks away like she regrets saying it while she's still saying it. Most men hear that and dump a confession back. You're not that guy. That private truth is her asking a question without asking it. Are you safe with her softness? So keep your response simple and steady. Try. "Thank you for telling me. I'm not here to rush you." Then add one clear truth of your own. "But I do like you." Short, grounded, no speeches. And if she leans in, you don't make it a big deal. You just meet her where she is. Here's where she panics. The next day she's cooler, replies shorter. Maybe she forgets to continue the thread. That pullback is not always disinterest. It's her trying to regain control after showing her hand. Remember the opening feeling, when she ended the moment right when it turned good? This is the grown-up version of that. She's trying to unsay what she said. Your move is a calm check-in that doesn't demand reassurance. "Hey, yesterday felt real. No pressure, just wanted you to know I'm good with the pace." If she likes you, you'll feel her exhale through the screen. And once she stops bracing, you'll meet the clearest no you've ever heard, because it's not really a no. 20. She gives you a no that's actually a door with rules. You ask her to hang out and she says, "I can't tonight." Most men hear the word no and either push harder or vanish to protect their pride. But listen for the second sentence. If she likes you, her no comes with structure. "I can't tonight, but I'm free Wednesday." Or, "Not late night, but I'd do coffee." That's not rejection. That's her setting terms that keep her safe while still moving toward you. Your job is to respect the boundary and accept the invitation. Try. "Wednesday works, coffee it is, I'll pick a place." Then stop talking. Let the certainty do the flirting. If you negotiate her rule, "Come on, just one drink," she learns you don't hear her. If you act offended, fine. She learns closeness with you costs her peace. Women who don't like you don't build doors. They build exits. So when her no contains a pathway, you walk it calmly. And then you do one simple thing that makes her feel safe coming closer tonight. Up next, discover the signs she thinks about you all the time, or learn how she greets you when she wants you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.